Hey everyone, Al Jazeera Plus just did a video, very retro video. It was an expose about the new atheists, which they tried to make out to be some sort of fringe radical group of political activists who are in favor of military intervention. Really bizarre. Just for review, new atheists are the same as old atheists. They just spoke out and confronted the horrible ideas of religion, naming and shaming everybody who stands behind this awful institution. They did a video called, "Would the World Be a Better Place Without Religion?" Question mark? Very tricky. I mean, I don't know. And it's a 10-minute video. It's ridiculous. They have their so-called experts come on and say that the new atheists say there's a bunch of war and conflict that is caused by religion, but it's not all. Sometimes it's nation states. Sometimes it's territorial. So we're off the hook. And also, atheists have killed more than religious people. Look at Hitler. Okay, this is the kind of level. It's just like, I'm watching it and I'm checking my watch. Like, what year is this? Jesus. So, but you will never believe the quote mine rape job they do on Sam Harris. Just like as if Sam Harris has not been taken out of context in attempts to smear him. The only chance you have to catch Sam Harris in a gotcha is if you swoop in with your editing scissors, listen to 2 seconds of what he's saying, and then get out. Get out. Just take that little snippet, remove it from all context, and then, yeah, we got him. We got him. Watch this.
What causes much of the world's conflicts? Well, if you agree with these guys, they'd say religion is the catalyst for almost all of the world's violence.
I think faith-based religion is the motherlode of bad ideas.
People will kill each other's children for ancient books and caves and relics.
There is a logical pathway leading from religion to the committing of atrocities.
Sam Harris, Christopher Hitchens, and Richard Dawkins are considered to have launched a strain of thought called New Atheism. It's a small but incredibly vocal group. But how accurate are the New Atheists in their broad claims about religion and its role in global strife?
It's also the case that people do violence on behalf of nation states and flags and kings and oil, and the list goes on and on.
Hey guys, I'm Omar, and this Sunday we're talking about the New Atheists, their problem with religion, and how that impacts how we talk about faith. There are many different types of atheists. Atheism is the lack of belief in the existence of a God or divine power, and it's been around forever. But in the United States, the number of people who say they're atheists has doubled since 2007. A new political movement among atheists burst onto the scene in the years following 9/11, and they were everywhere.
I'm an atheist with respect to the Judeo-Christian God.
We are absolutely at war with Muslims.
And you, as a level-headed guy who understands.
Journalist Gary Wolf coined the term.
Whoa. I mean, the first time I'm watching this, I'm thinking, that seems a bit weird. I don't think I recall. I've listened to almost everything Sam Harris has ever said. Don't recall him saying we're at war with Muslims. Seems weird. And it's also weird because the cadence of how he's saying that. We're at war with Muslims. It's not the end of a sentence. If that was his thought, if that was just his statement, he would say it like this: we are at war with Muslims. Not, we are absolutely at war with Muslims. It seems like he's about to say something after that. It seems like you cut him off. I wonder if he said something right before he said that would have couched that statement in the context of a larger statement. I'm curious, dying to know what Sam Harris said right before that and what he said right after that. Well, it just so happens that Uncle Devin went and did some research, and I found it. Are you ready? Strap on your seatbelts. This is the full context of what Sam Harris was saying.
Do liberals instinctively make excuses for Muslim extremists? My next guest says so, and he's a liberal. Quote, unless liberals realize that there are tens of millions of people in the Muslim world who are far scarier than Dick Cheney, he wrote recently in the LA Times, they'll be unable to protect civilization from its genuine enemies. The man who wrote that is Sam Harris. He's the author of The End of Faith and A Letter to a Christian Nation. He joins us from New York. Sam, welcome. What exactly, I mean, give us your thesis in one sentence here.
Well, I'm arguing against dogmatism, really, and there is a liberal dogma which suggests that if the poor people of the world were simply treated well and given enough economic opportunity, they can be guaranteed to be reasonable and tolerant. And that's clearly not true. We are facing in Islam a kind of death cult. This is not to say that we're at war with all Muslims, but we are absolutely at war with Muslims who think that cartoonists should be beheaded for drawing cartoons, or who think women should be stoned to death for adultery, or who think that converting away from the faith is a capital offense.
Well, 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 that sort of changes it, doesn't it? A little bit. We are facing in Islam a kind of death cult. Yes, yes, it most definitely is a death cult. But what did you say there? What's after that?
We are facing in Islam a kind of death cult. This is not to say that we're at war with all Muslims.
We're not at war with all Muslims. Oh, we're not at war with all Muslims. Okay.
But we are absolutely at war with Muslims.
But we're absolutely at war with Muslims. Do you have conditions on that, or is that just this? Oh, you continue? Oh, okay.
Who think that cartoonists should be beheaded for drawing cartoons, or who think women should be stoned to death for adultery, or who think that converting away from the faith is a capital offense.
Right, right. So we're at war with those Muslims. But I wonder if I just came in here and chopped you off saying this.
But we are absolutely at war with Muslims.
Oh, well, that changes it, doesn't it? Sam, you don't come across that well. We're at war with Muslims. Oh, wow. Amazing. So this is the level of integrity that AJ Plus has. And it should give you a little insight into what they're willing to do, into their brand of, quote, journalism. Something like this is a worse ethical violation than Watergate. Do you realize that? A gaffe like this, it's not even a gaffe. It's not a mistake. They do this intentionally. It should shut the whole shit down. They should implode the company. They should have zero credibility. Of course, their audience doesn't care because, like so many other people, the truth is secondary to a good story, to a story that makes you feel good. And painting Sam Harris to be some insane war hawk who is bigoted towards Muslims is a narrative that they like. Oh, there's no problems with Islam. No, Islam's beautiful. Religion of peace. The problem is guys like this, war hawks like this. Yeah, he's at, what? He's at war? What's your problem, Sam? Unbelievable. AJ Plus, you're a complete and utter disgrace. And the world would most definitely be better off without religion.
And the choir sing.
No, but it's not simplistic because it would completely fuck up your life.
No, Sam.
Go into Gaza and kill everyone.